Hi, are you thinking about moving to Tooele, Utah, but you're wondering what everyday life will be like here? Maybe you've heard that Tooele is too far from Salt Lake City, or that there's not much around you once you get here. Today I'm going to give you a full city tour of Tooele. I'm going to break down the most important things for you, and then you can decide if it's the right fit. So whether you're relocating, buying your first home, or just exploring your options, this video will help you get a feel for life in Tooele, Utah. As of early 2026, the population of Tooele City is just under 41,000. The overall feel here is community-friendly and family-oriented. In Tooele, you get city conveniences without being overwhelmed. One of the biggest questions that I get is how far is Tooele from Salt Lake City? Tooele is located about 35 to 45 minutes from downtown Salt Lake and about 35 minutes from the Salt Lake International Airport. Tooele City is located about 10 to 15 minutes from I-80 West, and the primary access is through Highway 36. From the main I-80 junction, you're looking about 15 to 20 minutes from there to Tooele City. For people commuting to Salt Lake City, that's very manageable, and in fact, you can get to downtown Salt Lake faster from Tooele than you can from a lot of the areas within the Salt Lake Valley. Tooele City has a variety of neighborhoods, and each one offers something a little different. You'll find older, historic neighborhoods closer to downtown. There are also newer developments at the edge of the city. So in Tooele City, if you take the main central historic area of Tooele, around Tooele, you're going to find different neighborhoods that are different ages. So some of them were maybe started right when Tooele was beginning, and then they kind of work out. So just like any town, like you're going to have the different age of your neighborhoods as you work out towards the edge of the city. Your newer developments are going to be at the edge of the city, although a lot of newer homes were starting to be built as the market went crazy and there wasn't enough lots to build on. So new homes have kind of come in and interspersed with some of our older homes, but most of your newer development is going to be on the outskirts of the town. But regardless, like most of our neighborhoods are really livable, really great access, and you can really find whatever you're looking for here. Tooele City has a mix of affordability, space, and convenience. One of the biggest surprises for people is how convenient everyday life can be here in Tooele. A lot of people assume that being in Tooele, you have to drive quite a ways for any type of basic shopping, which really isn't the case. Right here in Tooele, we have 4 grocery stores. There is the Smith's Marketplace, there's a Lucky's, there's a Macy's, and then there's also a Walmart Supercenter. So there's plenty of options for groceries. There's also a Zacatecas Market, so that if you're looking for international foods, you can find it there. Beyond groceries, Tooele City has a mix of everyday shopping and services. Whatever you're looking for in Tooele, you'll find it. There's local restaurants, there's family-friendly dining, there's local boutiques, coffee shops, whatever you need, we have it. One of the things that I really think that makes Tooele appealing is that whatever you need, it's really close. In Salt Lake, you may have to go all the way across town. Maybe it takes you 30, 45 minutes. You really can get anywhere in Tooele, even in the busiest part of the day, in 10 to 15 minutes. So that just makes it nice to not have all those extra commuting times, even if you just want to run downtown. As with any city, schools are a huge factor. Tooele City is served by the Tooele County School District, which also serves the entire county. Within the city, there are multiple elementary schools: Copper Canyon, Sterling Elementary, West Elementary, there's North Lake Elementary, Middle Canyon, and Copper Canyon. All of the elementary schools serve kindergarten through 6th grade. For junior high, which is 7th and 8th grade, there is Tooele Junior High and then Clark and Johnson Junior High. Tooele City is the home of Tooele High School, which is the high school that has been here forever. It's the high school I went to, my parents went to, and most of the original people in Tooele went to Tooele High School. And then there's a new high school that's pretty big, Deseret Peak High School. And then there's also a high school called Blue Peak High School. These schools offer a full range of academic and extracurricular activities. Right inside Tooele City, there is a charter school, Scholar Academy. There's also Tooele Technical College, which is just right down the street from the high school. A lot of students will go there and do some technical training, maybe if they want to learn how to do hair or nails or diesel mechanics, things like that. And a lot of times they can have those skills even before they graduate high school. So if you're looking in the area, you want to know how affordable is it? And I'm going to show you how affordable it is compared to the Salt Lake Valley. So I got on our MLS and I pulled some statistics for you, so that just a few examples that you could understand the difference in the pricing. Now it's not going to be across the board. Like there's going to be the random really great price in Salt Lake, and there's going to be the random, higher price in Tooele. But in general, you're going to get more of a house here than you're going to get in the Salt Lake Valley. So looking for older homes. So I pulled homes that were right around 2,500 square feet in Tooele, and anything before 1970. So here we have a home for 428, one for 400, and even one for 285. And all of these are on 0.22, 0.24, 0.24. So a pretty good sized lot, just under a quarter acre. And then if you compare them to the same age, home style, and square footage, lot size and everything, in Salt Lake, you're ranging from 460, 515, even all the way, depending on if you want to be in one of the more elite older neighborhoods in Salt Lake, you can get all the way up to 1.2 million. But the three that I pulled were 460, 515, and 738. So you can see, based on our different numbers of a very similar house, you're 285, 400, 428. Granted, the 285 probably needs a little bit of work, but that kind of gives you an idea of older homes. Okay, now looking at the newer homes. So these are sold homes within the last 180 days, and I was looking for anything built 2024 to 2025 and over 3,000 square feet. So I have a home here for 503,000, 3,479 square feet, 2-car garage. One for 517, 3,100 square feet, and still has a 2-car garage. Actually, this one has a 3-car garage. Actually, both of them have a 3-car garage, which is a lot more attainable in Tooele than it is in Salt Lake, because our lots are a little bit bigger. And these lots are actually 0.17 and 0.16, so still a good sized lot. You don't have a huge yard, but you have a manageable yard, and you still have room for a 3rd-car garage, obviously, even possibly RV parking. And then here's another one that's on 0.2 and 3,200 square feet for 562. And these were all ramblers, by the way. I didn't pull 2 stories, they're all ramblers. And then here's one, 3,200 square feet. It's more of a custom home. 0.22 is the lot. It's also got a large 3-car garage, and it sold for $599. Now, if you take those same figures and plug it into the Salt Lake area, we start in the Salt Lake area at $598. So I'm not finding anything under the $598 mark, and that was on 0.08 acres. So you're talking like those houses are going to be right next to each other. Only a 2-car garage. They can't fit a 3-car garage, obviously, on that size of a lot. And then here's another one, 0.13 acres. Nice looking home, only a 2-car garage, $599. And then we go up from there. So most of these are on really little lots. Here's one on 0.07. So if you're under 600,000 in the Salt Lake Valley, you're going to be in really tiny lot. Really, I don't even see one that's over 0.11 of an acre. And here's one that's on 0.18, so the price jumps up to $772. We're still in the same, the same parameters, where it's 3,000 to 3,500 square feet, a rambler, and at least a 2-car garage with 3 bedrooms. So when you're looking in the Salt Lake Valley, you're going to find similar homes, but they're going to be higher priced, and your lots are going to be a lot smaller. Most of them, you're not going to be able to find those larger lots that have the 3-car garage and the RV parking. So that's one of the great things that you'll find out here in the Tooele City area, is the affordability and the ability to have your extra space, your space between neighbors, your space to have your toys, and all of the great things that you're looking for in a home. If you found this video helpful and you're thinking of moving to the area, my name is Tammy Griffith. I'm with Premier Utah Real Estate, and my contact information is below. We'd love to help you. Whether you're just starting to explore or you're ready to make the move, we're here to answer any questions and make the process as smooth as possible for you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for neighborhood tours and local real estate info. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.